Hi friends, it's Jazz here, and today I'm gonna talk wedding planning. If you are someone that is engaged, congratulations. Wedding planning is so fun, chaotic, stressful, all of the things. I personally am a type A type of person, and I've been looking for videos like this. So I imagine if I'm looking for videos like this, someone else out in the world is doing that as well. I'm planning on making this a series, so let's just hop into it. You're engaged, the first thing that you want to do, or the first thing that I did, was when's the wedding date? You get engaged and people are literally gonna be like, so when's the big day? I don't know, I just got engaged, like so that is definitely the first thing that you want to figure out. For me and my fiance, it was fairly simple. We want to get married on our anniversary. That was something that was actually my fiance's idea. Great idea. We looked at the calendar, we knew we wanted to get married on a Saturday. 2026 anniversary fell on a Saturday. We could have gotten married this year, 2025, if we wanted to do it on a Friday. Just didn't work. So things like that. Look at a calendar. What season do you want? Because a lot of the times when you look at a wedding and its color scheme, most of the time it fits into that season. Next up, for us at least, was bridal party. So you want to take into consideration, when you're taking photos, how do you want your photos to look? Kyle and I wanted an even number of people, so that when we were taking a photo, we were in the center and then it was an even number on each side of us. Another thing you need to factor in is, how long do you want your engagement? What's that gonna look like? What do you plan on doing throughout your engagement? So next up, once you have your bridal party figured out, are you going to do proposals? I did message each one of my bridesmaids and say, hey, do you want to be a part of my wedding? Like, this is what I'm thinking about. This is like how long the engagement's gonna be. I know that's like a long time out, but do you want to be a part of it? And then once they say yes, that's when you can start collecting the bridal proposal stuff. So yes, my bridesmaids already knew before I asked them, but if I was spending the money, I wanted to make sure that they were gonna say yes. Start collecting the bridal party stuff now, figuring out what you want to do. Get on Pinterest or Google or whatever you have, and depending on your engagement, depends on how rapidly you need to move. Touring venues, that's the next thing you want to look at. What we did when it came to touring a venue, I noticed that there was a lot of places around a certain area that I really gravitated towards. I made a weekend where we can go and tour all of those places, and I also followed them on like Facebook or Instagram, whatever one works for you. You want to follow them to make sure that you still vibe and are liking what you see. And then I narrowed it down to 4, and we went and toured 4 venues. They were all so beautiful, so great. It was hard to make a decision, and you're not always gonna get your first pick, and that's kind of how it was for us. Our first pick was amazing, but there was just something that just, like, price wise, that we were like, we can't fathom eating that cost. And so we went with our second choice, which is still so beautiful. And now that we've had time to realize that we are going with our second choice, it almost feels like that's the one that's meant for us, no matter how much we loved the first one. So yeah, venue, and then photographer. You want to book your photographer, and what I recommend doing for a photographer is you get a bundle package where they'll be there for your wedding date and take your engagement pictures, which is so nice because you get comfortable with them, all of the things like that. That's the first little bit about wedding planning. There's so much that goes into it, and I'm a very type A person. So if you're a type A person like me, hopefully these can help you. If you're not very type A and want to hire a wedding planner, that's cool too. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope wedding planning is amazing for you, and that you enjoy your engagement, because not enough people do. Make sure you like and subscribe to join the Catalina crew, and as always, stay kind out there.